I never imagined my friend Loki would betray me. It all started with my chariot. I called my chariot lightning because of its incredible speed. The wheels rumbled as I rode. Let's find it. Raven. The Cryptex. It isn't over there. Some weird pocket watch. There's the Cryptex. The metronome. The wooden stamp. The goggles. A punch card. And this one. We've got the replica bridge. The chariot. Here's the compass. So now we just need a punch card. That's a new one. There it is. Hidden beneath the board. Not the board, the table. Loki stroked my ego, convincing me to ride in battle against the giants all by himself. All by myself. But Loki has sabotaged my chariot. The wheels fell off as he laughed. I was quickly surrounded and beaten, left for dead. Did you see Thor's mitten? It seems he carries it not for warmth, but as a reminder of something. We're finding all his things. A talking board. A lion. That's the Sphinx lion. There it is. Clutch, I believe. There it is. We got the wolf. A scroll. Vial. Mortar and pestle. They're adding new stuff in all the time. Sack of herbs. Powder box. And the mitten. Here's the powder box, so now we just need the mortar and pestle. Alright. Who would imagine the god of thunder was sentimental? Thor, this mitten once belonged to someone who cared about you, didn't it? That's right, my lady. The humans that I had so cruelly laughed at came to my aid as I lay dying upon the battlefield. These men cured my wounds, repaired my chariot, and tended my goats. Their kindness moved me so much that I swore to protect them forever. Ever since my men rescued me, I've performed many great feats for them. That's my story. Alright? So we're combining this into his story. Alright? Next is called a well-calculated plan. Victory! The void has retreated. Everyone come aboard. We began to board Thor's ship when a monstrous creature blocked our way. Why did you hire a monster on your crew? That's not my monster. By Odin's eye, it looks like a siren, but it's 100 times stronger. Even on land, a siren song can lure one to death in the sea. I must protect my ears. Let's check this. Thor was shocked by the seemingly endless rain of flaming arrows that were aimed at us. After investigating the ship, we found out that the Void was controlling the Vikings, making them attack anyone who came near. They had also set sails directly toward the heart of the Void itself. If we hadn't stopped them in time, they could have disappeared forever. While we were figuring out what to do, Alice found a message in a bottle. It turned out that Beauty was hiding aboard their ship. We had to rescue her quickly. To save Thor's ship and the Vikings aboard it, we had to restore his story. Before the fiercest storm, Odin's son, Thor, the god of thunder, was born. One day, Odin gave him Mjolnir, a hammer so heavy that only Thor could lift it. Over time, Thor grew tired of his easy life and sought adventure with Loki. But Loki betrayed Thor, forcing him to fight an entire army alone. Thor barely survived and was saved by mortals, who he swore to always protect from then on. Alright. How many puzzle pieces do we have? Ah, almost halfway. 72. Okay. Jesus. Alright. Let's go to Holmes' study. Looks like we need to find the items with missing letters. A camera. That was a chessboard. A quill pen. That's been in so many different locations. There it is. Magnifier. What is this? Microscope. Bellows. What is this? Calendar. The cane. Earplugs. I think it is. There they are. What is that? Is that something we've had before? The door number, of course. The bellows and the camera. Let's see what that pesky camera is. There it is. All right. That siren has been transformed into a noggin. They can deafen with their voices, but we can counter the deadly song with a soothing lyre melody. Alright, let's defeat this evil monster. 15 yellow and 30 green ones. It looks like we got a bunch of blocked ones. Alright, maybe we should start taking the real ones for a change. I need to get rid of these. There we go. Just wasted a lot of turns by doing that. You know what? Let me take this. Oh, that's a lot of yellows. Alright, so we're done with the yellows. Now I want all of them. There we go. And then we have no greens. That ain't good. Six turn to go. Oh, it doesn't turn out to be a good round. Oh, there we go. How many do we have? That was just enough. With that noggin banished, I can find beauty at last. Hurry! It's locked. Normally I'd break down my door, but bees would break my neck if I accidentally injured Beauty. So we open up for a new location, Drakar's ship. Let's see. And we got the void here. Look at that giant octopus. A tree of life, stein, anchor and runes. Here's the anchor. Here's the runes. Not the runes that I need. Hammer. That was runes. Ah, room. Small room boards. Okay. Starfish. Totally new location. That means we have zero clue as to what we need, or actually know where they're located. Starfish. It's right here. Canteen. Tree of Life. And here's the hammer. Then we have keys. I just saw those. Where did I see those? Right there. Canteen and stein. Stein is usually a wooden mug. Like sort of thing, if I'm not mistaken. Unless it's something else in this world, I don't know. There it is. Alright, so we found Thor's keys. An anchor as a key. We opened the door only to discover a crossbow pointed at us. Don't shoot. Sweetheart, it's me. Those people and I have come to rescue you. Beast, what happened to you? Has the curse returned? Or is it because of that darkness? I fear it's the latter, my lady. We'll explain more, but first, tell us what you remember. Unfortunately, I can't remember anything since something was slipped into my drink. However, I did find a clue. So we rescued Beauty. This feather was stuck in my dress, so perhaps my kidnapper has a bird. Let's examine it. Alright. Tower Bridge. I'm not a fan of this darkness here. Beakers. That's a telegraph, a metronome. What exactly do we mean by beakers? Here's the wooden stamp, a coffee pot. Goggles. And a map. Well, here's the one that we need. That's a beaker, okay. Cryptex. And a magnifier. So now we just need the goggles, the map, and the tower bridge. Here's the goggles. We've only seen this map once. And a tower bridge. That's also in a new location for a change. Just as I suspected. I was just thinking to myself, what about it here? Yeah, of course. The real model. Alright, so this map. Is that the map? No. It ain't. There it is. They're starting to get cleverly hit now. As someone who enjoys feathers and hats, I can say with certainty that this is a hawk's feather. A hawk? That's right. I remember hearing a hawk scream night after I saved Beauty. My men saw the kidnapper while they were bewitched, but they can't recall anything now. Though your men's memories were erased, I surmise your ship's locks was not. Let's figure that out. A wheel, Tree of Life. On the wheel, the horn, and canteen again. Paddle and an anchor. Here's the horn. The stein. Ship's lock. Canteen. We found it over here. Paddle. And an anchor. Here's the anchor. Now we just need the last one. There we go. By thunder, my ship's log is soaked. The words have blurred together. How can we read it now? We've had many spills at our tea party, so I know just what to do. All we need is a steaming teapot. Alright, let's continue into the tea garden. Oh no, the darkness. So we're starting out with a crown, a donut, a scepter, and a cupcake. Cupcake, sorry about that. Just got a little minor burp there. Oh, there's a scissor there. New item. I haven't seen that before. What is that? Is that the scissors? No. We also have a mouse. That crown, that's right there. Donut. Sewing machine. The butterfly, I saw that here. The piano. The lily. I did spot that somewhere, yeah. The scissors. That's a weird looking teapot. I don't know, what is this? Some socks or something? It's not that one. They're right there. So now we just need 3 times teapot on top of each other and a mouse. I did spot that mouse before. But I can't remember where. So, where are you hiding? I think this is the one we need as a clue. The one with the teapot. Or weird looking teapot. Is right there. It had 3 nozzles, that's why. So, Mr. Mouse. Want to come out so I can catch you? No? Well, let's just zoom right all the way in. Not right all the way in, all the way in. It's probably just a drawing, maybe. No, it's right there in the fruit bowl. Munchkin yourself fat. Steaming teapot. Great. Entry 4881. Landed in South Harbor around noon. Cap went ashore. Entry 4882. Cap still not back, but sent a hawk with message. Were to follow the bird, bring a lady back to the ship, and set sail immediately. What hawk? I have no such bird. I can't believe my men fell for such a trap. Our mysterious villain used that hawk to convince your men to kidnap Beauty. Thor, what brought you and your men to South Harbor in the first place? That is no mystery, Holmes. I received a letter requesting our help defeating a monster. The letter was unsigned, save for a wax seal bearing the letter R. Let's combine this into a letter. Alright. I guess we need 6 for this chapter. Lesson in potion making. But there was no monster there. Only a trap for my men and me. Someone orchestrated all of this to get you and your men out of the way and to kidnap Beauty as well. Unfortunately, the only clue we have so far is the letter R. Who could it be? Lady Dracula, what are you doing aboard? My men are not yet well and may still be dangerous. Darling, that's why I'm here. I'm going to concoct a potion that will cure them. Now, if each of you will assist me, we shall have your men shipshape in no time. Alright, can you assist me, Storykeeper? Every good potion starts with a cauldron. Let's go find a cauldron. But first, let me just read this. Beauty is more than a pretty face. Her thirst for knowledge is endless, and she spends all her free time with books. Because of this, she has become an expert in many fields. Though she values intelligence, kindness is really what matters most to her. Beauty always seems the best in others, even if they don't see it themselves. Alright. These once beautiful sirens were mutated into nightmares knocking by the void. Their voices deafen and paralyze all who hear their songs. Knocking are slippery and almost impossible to catch or outrun. The only way to survive their deadly serenade is to cover your ears. However, they loathe human music and will hiss and flee when they hear it. Hiss and flee. Let's see. To save Thor's ship and the Vikings aboard it, we had to restore his story. I think we read this already. Okay. I think we're up to date with the diary. I kind of wished when they added something with a new entry. Alright, let's go and find the cauldron in the castle. And yet again we have silhouettes. We have a scythe. Some envelope. We have a cardicus and a kitten, which is conveniently laying there. Then we have this leaf and the wolf figurine. The frog. What else do we have? The handbag. I'm just gonna call it that. I don't know why they call it a clutch. There's the scythe. And then we have a cauldron. And a cardicus. And a spray bottle. So this is the first time we have this cauldron. No, it's the... yeah, of course it's the first time. We do have a cauldron over here, but it's not the right one. It's the story fragments, of course. It's the first time. Well done, Ace. Alright. Lady Dracula needs some fresh mint. Easy. Even blindfolded, I can simply follow the smell. Alright, Hatter. You do your thing in the complete darkness. We've got a horseshoe. Horseshoe. We have the bell. A goblet. It's not in the first two scenes, or two first places. First two places. Oh my goodness. Got the horseshoe right there. Hourglass. And we have the mask. The barrel. Right there. Then we have the lizard. The shovel. A voodoo doll. What is that? That's a new thing. It looks like a flower bud or something. It's the mint, of course. So now we just need the goblet. There we go. We found some mint. We certainly can wait until midnight to dig out valerian roots. Fortunately, Watson has some valerian drops that should suffice. Let's go and find the Valerian roots in the complete darkness yet again. Apparently the fireplace doesn't do a very good job at illuminating this area. There's the reindeer. We have the microscope. And what it's supposed to be. It looks like Watson is redecorating this every time. Alright, the fake mustache. Camera. Yes. Elephant. Yes. The cane. Yep. And that thingamajig. A globe. I don't think we've had this before in here. And the Valerian roots. Where did I spot that? That wasn't a Valerian root. That was a Valerian. That was a shawl or a scarf, I think. Well, we'll need Valerian drops, not the roots. Here's his cap. We still need a magnifying glass and a globe somewhere. And this bottle of drops. Where did he put it? My dear Watson, where did you put it? He definitely stashed it somewhere, so I can't find it. There's the globe. And we still need the magnifying glass. It's right there. The only place I hadn't checked. So now we actually need the chapter thing. That's the second time we've had this issue. I think it was green. Or had some kind of green color as a liquid. So that should be easy to spot. But as you can see, it isn't the case. What about you, Mr. Mouse? You have it? No? There it is. Alright, we found the Valerian. What else do you need? Lady Dracula is in luck because our garden has many medicinal herbs, including chamomile. Well, let's go find some chamomile then. In the complete darkness, we got a pillow, the bee smoker, watering can,